She burst into me like an athlete. She took with the G's. Then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize. I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise. The gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life. We don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing. Time after time. God bless this eternal shine. Yeah. Eyes on the prize. It's my life sold up. 5:45. Have the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the ties fall off. She know I'm a G. I got a date with destiny. She coming to me. Cause I got the flavors and recipe. She burst into me like an athlete. She took with the G's. Then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star. Yeah. All over the globe. Hard work. All I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Track him 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Daniels. That's complete to the rookie from UCLA. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
49-yard line.
There we go. Set. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Now a Carolina native, former Tar Heel, it's Javonte Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Huggins going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Let's go. 60
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hurt. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers.
Here's Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Panthers at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Panther 11.
Throwing now is Daniels. It's brought in by Harris. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. To the air goes Daniels. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Boye Mafe in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Cup 19. Warriors 70. Hey, smash.
Daniels looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Go. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Carlson able to put this one through, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Back to throw. Huggins. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Panthers 3, Seahawks nothing.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Moore, the motion man. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Still going inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
19 Tigers, 70 Lions.
Brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70, Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Daniels escaping the pressure right.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
And 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Daniels.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Go. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Operating from the gun, Huggins. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Ready up. There we go. Set.
More the motion man. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Second and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
7 Pirates. Check smash. 18 Rattler.
A final shot before break. Daniels. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Seahawks 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Operating from the gun. Huggins. Flushed out right. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Javonte Williams
from 6 yards away.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Harris running straight ahead.
Ooh, the juke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They're on the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it?
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Back to throw. Huggins flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On the give, this is Harris. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. From 13 yards out.
And the Panthers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Throwing to start the drive. Huggins eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Hut.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels, flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Street.
The slot man in motion right.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
Oh, he stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Huggins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. I mean, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. 2nd and 3. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Luke Musgrave,
his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, Huggins. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
Off play action, Huggins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Javonte Williams
with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Cowboy 80. Set. Ready.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
2nd down and 8.
Go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Panthers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Linux. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion. Straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period. Break out the